In this series, I'm going to implement a number of hacks for social media, messages, and Gmail and email that will get you off here more and will allow you to spend more time in the real world. The first hack I present to you is for you to get off Gmail more often. I use Gmail every single day just to check emails, and it's my go-to service provider. But this one simple setting can save you 30 minutes to an hour every single day. Hi, so this is my iPhone home screen, and we're going to dive right into this. So here is my Gmail app, and I'm sure uh, some of you guys have very similar layouts. You have three tabs right here to the left. You have primary, social, as well as promotions. But most of you guys probably go on primary. And in this primary tab, even though there's a lot of unread messages, some of these messages don't really matter to me and aren't very important to me. So for example, these Pinterest posts, I don't really care about these. I mean, they're cool and all. I also don't really care about these as well. These are all cool and all, but I'm on Gmail to answer emails and to get stuff done, not to scroll through Pinterest or to look at your Facebook page. Um, the same thing goes with Medium, these job postings, X Prize. You get the gist of it. There's a lot of junk in here that I simply don't need to look at. And me going through all these is a waste of time, and it wastes a lot of my precious brain power. Um, in order to get rid of all of these unnecessary pages and emails, I just have to press a few settings. I have to change one setting that will eliminate this whole entire um, brain-sucking activity. So let me go back. I go to settings, and I'll click on my actual email that I actually use. And so you're gonna scroll down and you're gonna go to inbox type. So here's different inboxes, but the one I personally use, and I do recommend you guys to just go through in each one of these settings and to choose and to look at each setting and to choose whichever one uh, goes with your workflow the best. But I personally choose the last one, which is priority inbox. So priority inbox, it allows you to, I guess, rank. So these are tabs. These each line you see are the tabs on the left that you see. In the default Gmail, those tabs are the primary, social, and promotions tabs. But here are tabs where I could change um, for what I want. So for example, here there are four. Gmail allows you to have four tabs, and you can choose which tabs you want. So for me, the first tab I have is important and unread. Um, Gmail marks what emails are important or not, and I'm not sure like how they mark. I mean, they go through some type of algorithm and then they find out what is important and what is not. Most of the time, most emails that I need are marked as important, and so I'm perfectly fine for allowing Gmail to sift through my emails and to see which ones are necessary for me and which ones are just like spam. So first tab I use is important and unread tab. Again, I'll show you what this is, what it actually looks like later. Second tab is just the important tab. Third one is empty, so no tab at all, and the last one is everything. So I save this, and I go back to my settings. So as I said before, um, the four tabs that you choose will go right here. Important and unread, important, and then everything. As I said before, I chose the third tab is empty, so um, nothing shows up there. And so before there was like 200 emails that would be in my inbox, but now I only have 3 important and unread emails that pop up in my inbox. And this happens every single day. In order, um, instead of going through like 200 emails that are all marked in bold black words that I have to manually go through, I only have to look at 3 emails every single day. This saves so much time for me. And I used to be on my email app for maybe 20-30 minutes a day. Um, but just checking this, it reduces my email usage to like 5 minutes a day. So here's my important and unread. So if I were to read this email, this tab would clear up if I refresh it, and that email, which is still important, will be in the second tab, which is just the important tab. So, and if I were to unread it again and refresh it, if I go to this tab, it would pop right back up, and it's just super useful for me to see if the email has been read, if it's out of my brain, out of my mind, and I just move on with life. You know, if I need to pull up an email that I sent before and I need to respond to it or send some update, I just go back to the second tab, scroll, find what I need, and then click on it. And so what happens to the rest of my emails that I got? So every other email that I have is just stored in this folder, and basically it's just a bunch of spam and junk email. Twitter, Amazon, Sender One, US, all these emails that I don't want to see will just be in here. And this allows me to save a lot of time on email, and I recommend you guys try it. This is just these are just my preferences, and there are different setting fee not setting. There are different inbox settings. So try each one, see which one you like, and I'm pretty sure you guys will enjoy saving this much time as well. It has really made a difference in my email experience, and I recommend it. So with that being said, thanks so much for watching, and stay tuned for the next hack or tip that will allow you to have less time on here and more time in the real world. Thanks.